I have made the ultimate three at the back tactic on Football Manager, and it's none of this three at the back with two full backs or further advanced a little bit with wing backs. It is a proper three at the back tactic, and it is absolutely dominating my game at the moment. The tactic itself is very simple. Three central defenders, two defensive midfielders, two wingers, two attacking midfielders, and a striker. This tactic covers all the channels on the pitch, all four channels. It covers defensively and attackively the wings and the inner channels. If I can get the overlay on the screen, you'll see that it's covered. The wings are covered by the wide centre backs, the winger, and the advanced midfielder on both sides. And on the inner channels, it's covered by, again, the attacking midfielder, the defensive midfielder, and the central centre back, and as well the wide centre backs when they come back into position. Now, this tactic, I mean, before everyone says, you Liverpool, I spent last season retraining everybody in different positions. Finished second. I'll just have a little look. Where's it gone? How do we get there? Nope, that's not it. How do we get there? That's still not it. How do we get there? Oh, sorry, third. And I was actually top. I choked. If I can get to... Oh, it doesn't show you. Right, okay. Anyway, I was top for most of the season and fell apart. But I spent most of the season retraining players. We're currently top of the league at the moment. Granted, it's only 7 games in, but still top of the league. So, like I said, we've got a sweeper keeper on support with no more player instructions. We've got the wide centre-back on the left with a tackle harder instruction. The ball-playing defender in the middle has got no more instructions. And on the right, again, it's just tackle harder. So the wide centre-backs left and right got the same instructions. The defensive midfielders, now you can play around with this. I started off with 2 DMs on support, and it worked really well. But with players coming in and out and player roles suiting different players, at the moment, it's a ball-winning player on support with the tackle harder instruction and a deep-lying playmaker on defend with tackle harder, take more risks. The take more risks is so even though he's in a defensive position, he still navigates forward a bit, moves a bit more centrally and starts passing the balls left and right into the channels. The left winger, tackle harder, is the only other instruction. The right winger, tackle harder, get further forward. This is because if the right winger bombs up there, in theory, the defensive deep-lying playmaker will kind of sit here. The ball winner will sit somewhere here. And this winger, although he will still go forward, when we lose the ball, he's quicker to get back into his role where Jones will stay further forward. And it'll kind of play a 3-3-3, sort of, until he gets back in position. Put that back on attack. Then we have 2 attacking midfielders. Now, I'm playing around with this as well. One, I've been using Szoboszlai between an attacking midfielder and an advanced playmaker. At the moment, it's the attacking midfielder. We've take more risks, roam from position, move into channels, tackle harder, and mark tighter. And then the attacking midfielder on the right at the moment is Gravenberch. This has got take more risks, shoot more often, because you want someone to be in support of the striker, having more shots. Effectively, when we're on the attack, turns into a 2 up front. Roam from position, so he floats around this side of the pitch. Same as the Boswell float around this side, but with the shoot more often, if he gets near the box, he'll get a shot off. Move into channels, tackle harder, mark tighter. Then you've got the advanced forward on shoot more often, tackle harder. His job is to get in the space and get the goals. You don't want him passing about, messing around. You want him in the box, getting on the end of the ball, getting a shot off. The mentality for the tactic normally is balanced. I'm just messing about with it at the moment, but I start with balanced. And then if you're chasing the game, you can go positive, attacking, very attacking, depending on who you're playing. Don't be scared to play a balanced tactic. Honestly, works. So in possession, we are attacking fairly wide. We want shorter passing because the whole point of this tactic is to keep hold of the ball, progress it forward fast, but keep hold of the ball. higher tempo, play for set pieces. Every tactic should be playing for set pieces on FM24. Run a defence. You want your attacking players to attack their defence. Run at them, put them under pressure. In transition, counter press, win the ball back quick as you can. Second you win the ball, get it moving forwards. So it's counter press. When you've won the ball, it's on the counter. You want your goalie to distribute the ball quickly, because again, it's about getting the ball forwards quick and take short kicks. That's the only way I've found an effective way that you can get the ball out to the centre backs, potentially even your defensive midfielders, without rolling it out. So when you take a short kick, you've got the potential there of passing it to 5 players. So if they've got 2-3 strikers, they can't mark 5 players. So it's an easy way to get the ball out without losing it. And then finally, you've got a higher line of engagement, the high press, because obviously you want, if you lose the ball, you want to be right on them to get it back straight away. A standard defensive line, because what I have found is that if you have a higher or even just a high line, you are caught out in the full-back positions. But if you keep the standard line and then the wide centre-backs kind of split out a little bit, covers all bases, really effective. You want to trigger press more often. Second you lose the ball, I keep saying it, you want to be right on them straight away to win it back. Prevent the keeper from taking the short goal kick distribution, because you want the ball to be somewhere in the middle of the pitch, because if it is, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 just to sweep that loose ball up, and they've got, depending on, you've got 4 people to get the ball, and you've got 4 people, once that person's won it, to pass to straight away. That's going for, if they pass the ball backwards, you've got 4 as well. So you win that ball in the middle of the pitch, you really have got 3, 4, 5 different outlets to get rid of the ball. So there you go. That is my ultimate 3-4-2-1. Tactics is something I'm going to get into here, because I'm obsessed with it. So I'm going to do loads more tactics videos. I am going to potentially maybe review other people's tactics, whether it be ones off FM Scout, or if you want your tactic looking at, drop it in the comments. I'm going to set something up so you can send me tactics and stuff. Potentially use them in further challenges, like, I don't know, a 1-season rebuild of a team or something. And I'll use, instead of just simming seasons to test tactics, we'll actually put them to the test and use them in real life effectively and see what happens. And please, if you've got this far, you must have liked the video. So give it a little follow, little thumbs up, do the bell. It will be very much appreciated. This is something I really want to get into. I played with it a little bit on FM23 and then kind of disappeared. Then relaunched the channel, did 1 video. Now it's the second relaunch of the channel, and there will be more content coming out now. Hopefully you will like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.